Good morning. Welcome back to Jess Althea's channel. Welcome back to Nurse Jess Althea's channel. This is my Sunday morning makeup video. I want to know what you want me to call this because I do it on a Sunday, but I don't necessarily publish it on a Sunday. But anyway, I do my makeup on Sundays before I head to church. So this is one of those sessions. I just did my lashes, did a quick montage, so you'll see that before and now. But let's get into today's video. As per usual, I'm not sure what I'm going to do, so let's surprise each other. Alright, first I'm going to go in and do my brows. I'm going to brush them up so that what sparse hairs I have will be ready. I'm going to go in also with this Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is the Clear Brow Gel. Not much, but while that is drying down, I'm going to go in with my primer so that can dry down and I get right back into the brows. Now today I'm going to go in with my Yummy Skin. It's the Water Powder Serum. It's by Dennis Amarix. A couple of drops on my fingers, not too much. I'm going to put it mainly in my T-zone. I've already moisturized and done my sunscreen. Remember the last video we spoke about, a couple of videos before, we spoke about skin prep, aging skin, and whatever skin really does need to be prepped before the makeup so the application is flawless. I'm now going in with the blurring balm. It's the universal blurring balm. She has ones with color as well. This is a Radiance. It has a couple of flecks in there, but it's not oily, greasy. It dries down and it helps your face be matte in this summer, trying to contain the oils on my face. Alright, we're not even going to pause. I'm going right back to the brows that has dried down. I'm going in with this, it's from Absolute and it's in the shade Smoke. I was using the other shade, I think it was Espresso, but the pigment was not what I desired, so I'm just drawing underneath the brow, atop the brow as well, and then I go in and just make light strokes just to mimic the sparse hairs I have left and just create a brow. So if it is that you have lost all your brow hairs and you don't want to splurge into, you know, micro brow, what you call that, where they create a brow, permanent brow or a semi-permanent brow, you can follow these steps to create a brow. It is not always foolproof and they always don't come out as you desire, but a little bit of concealer will help with that aspect of the process to help to shape it how you desire. Some days are better than some. Today I think I'm having a good day. Some days it's scary, y'all. So we're just shading it in. And the brow gel helps to get the pencil to grip in as I desire. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with my concealer. I have been using these. I've been trying out my Elegir Pro concealers. I'm going to go in the shade Fawn. I wore them as foundation this week, but I'm not doing that today. I'm just going to use them for which I purchased. So I'm going to carve out the brow, and this is a shade Fawn. Now you can do your brows before or after. Just make your makeup process work for you. Most times I'll do it before, but I've done it after as well. I remember when I just started out the process of putting makeup on, I used to put it on after. Both work. Whatever you prefer. If you watch some makeup artists, you'll see that for the most part they do your brows after to just form the face based on the other products they have put. But this is the basic brow. So now you've seen me do lashes and brows. Let's get into the rest of the face. Alright, last week we spoke about color correcting, and I mentioned that I was going to show you, so I went and got this LA Girl Pro Color Corrector. It's orange, and I'll put the color wheel right here so you can see. Alright, if you have darkening, purpling like under the eyes and such like I do, a orange color corrector. If you're more on the Caucasian side, then you'll use your greens to blotch out your reds and so forth. I don't necessarily love to do color correcting because I find that it shines through a bit of my makeup, so I try not to, but for the sake of this video I'll show you and you can see the outcome. I'm just tapping it in and I'm putting it in the darkening areas, especially under my eye, over my lips, and of course these dark spots that I have on my forehead. And then I'll show you what I'll do to help to further help in this process. It will not, when I use a concealer, you notice that my face just takes on the same color, etc. But when I do this process, then you have this orange shiny shoe. Now I'll just go in some powder to keep that in place. And then I allow for that to dry down. I'm now going to go in with my foundation, so I'll come right back. Alright, so pretty much that is the color correcting portion. I'm going to put the wheel up here like I said before, but per usual I'm going to be going in with my House Lab foundation. That was a bit too much. And apply all the principles we did before, just tapping it in, bringing it into all the areas, under the chin, down the neck, and then I'm just gonna do one more pump on my forehead. I really don't like excess on the forehead, but with the powder on that area, you see it cancel out that very orangey look. I've left the under eye because we don't want too much cakiness like we spoke about before. We're building on the knowledge, and now I'm going to apply my concealer under the eye and allow for that to dry down. Let's blend this out. I went ahead and put some bronzer on, but let's just blend concealer out. Remember, we're just tapping the underneath first, sharing it out, bringing it across. Like there are just some undertone of texture on my face. And we're gonna bring it up under the eye. You can use a small brush just to get into those places. And I just go back in with the foundation brush just to tap it out. And I have a small brush like I mentioned before. Alright, so nicely blended out. So I'm going to go in with the same powder puff at the triangular version. I'm tipping in my powder. I put some Huda Beauty Easy Bake powder in the shade Kanafa in the cap here. I'm going to go right in, tap the excess on the bottom of my hand. You can also use a pressed powder. I alternate between my Charlotte Tilbury and the Kanafa. I did a little bit too much up here, but I'll try and finesse it. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, yeah. Let's finish up the face. I'll come back and I'll put on more blush. I'll put on bronzer, lips, and head out. Alright, so I'm going to go back in with this NYX Buttermilk blush. It has some shimmer. And then I'm going to go back in with my concealer, which is from NYX as well. You've seen all these products. It had cracked. I sealed it up with some alcohol. I'm going to use it to my nose. Same bronzer just to do a base on my lids as well. We're not doing anything much. And when I use a palette, when I'm getting to the modus apparatus of using a particular palette, it carries on. I'm just going to use a little bit of black out of the palette I've been using for the last 3 weeks, just to create a slight wing right here. Nothing much. And that's it, y'all. Do I have any more brushes? I don't want to get up again. Alright, let's see. I'm going pretty easy. I'm wearing this black and white dress. We don't need nothing much happening on the lids. And then I'm gonna come back a little bit more and just a light dusting on the lids where my brush fell, and just going back with the powder puff. Behind them these days not even can make one straight line, y'all. Can you imagine? I'm gonna go in what's left of this spray. I need another regular setting spray. Probably get the one from Milani. I like that one. Splotchy because there's not much left in there. And let's get my lips done. Alright, so I'm going to use this Huda Beauty lip liner. I've been overlining. And then I'm going to go in with this Milani lipstick. It's a big one lip the man. You see that? And then I have this Juvia's Place gloss. I'm sure this is expired, but who cares? And that's the lips. Let's see what we can come up with this hair. I've been hating my hair. Hate it strong. I've disliked, what my hair front looked like. But we gotta go. It's what I have going on. So let's just reveal it. Put a little bit of jelly gel in there. It's summer, summer, summertime. Alright, I'm going to just go in with a little bit more Super Hold from Revolution. It comes out really weird, so be careful. kind of comes out like if you're doing deodorant spray, but it lasts all day. So alright. Click-clacking in my head all day. So this is the finished look, guys. I did some color correcting, did my lashes and my brows today. So I hope you liked this video, my Sunday morning makeup video, headed to church. Again, my name is Jess Althea. Please do like, share, and subscribe. I do videos with my locks as well as makeup and some nurse off-duty vlogs. So if you want to get to know your girl, just subscribe so that you can get a notification when I put a new video up. So that's it for today's video, and until next time, bye guys.